Equivalent fractions. Hello, today we'll talk about equivalent fractions and I'll show you the simplest way of reducing fractions. Let's start. The main rule we should remember is the value of the fraction doesn't change while dividing or multiplying its numerator and its denominator, both by the same number, except 0. Fractions received from the same fraction by dividing or multiplying its numerator and denominator by the same number are called equivalent fractions. For example, let's take 40 hundredths and divide its numerator and denominator by 10. 40 hundredths is equal to 40 divided by 10 in numerator and 100 divided by 10 in denominator. 40 divided by 10 is 4. 100 divided by 10 is 10. We have got 4 tenths. Go on and divide 4 by 2 and 10 by 2, getting 2 fifths. 40 hundredths, 4 tenths, and 2 fifths are equivalent fractions. While multiplying both numerator and denominator of any fraction by the same number except 0, we receive equivalent fractions. For example, let's multiply the numerator and the denominator of 1/5 by 2. 1/5 is equal to the fraction with 1 multiplied 2 in numerator and 5 multiplied 2 in denominator. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, so we have got 2 tenths. 1/5 and 2 tenths have got the same value and are equivalent fractions. Next, let's multiply the numerator and the denominator of 1/5 by 3. 1/5 is equal to 1 multiplied 3 in numerator and 5 multiplied 3 in denominator. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. So we have received 3 fifteenths. 1/5 and 3 fifteenths are equal and equivalent fractions. And at last, if we multiply the numerator and the denominator of 1/5 by 4, we'll have got 1 multiplied 4 in numerator and 5 multiplied 4 in denominator. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. The result is 4 20ths. 1/5 and 4 20ths are also equal and equivalent fractions. So 1/5 equals 2 tenths equals 3 fifteenths equals 4 20ths. They all are equivalent fractions. We can go on and multiply 1/5 by other numbers and receive a whole bunch of products, and they all will be equivalent. Reducing fractions. The rule about equivalent fractions that we have just learned is helpful for reducing fractions. To reduce fraction means to make it simpler than it was. At school you need to reduce fraction to lowest term. It means to find such form of fraction when its numerator and denominator have no common factors other than 1. I'll show the easiest way of reducing, solving the task. Reduce 25/35 to lowest term. The way of reducing. The first. Break down both the numerator and the denominator into their prime factors. In our case, 25 is 5 multiplied by 5 and by 1. 35 is 5 multiplied by 7 and multiplied by 1. The second step, cross out the same common factors from top and bottom. In our example, we cross out 5 from the numerator and from the denominator. Note, don't cross out 1. Sometimes it happens that all factors are crossed out from numerator or denominator. Nothing leaves. Then it's important not to forget about 1. The last third step. Rewrite the remaining numbers and multiply them, getting the reduced fraction. In our task, 5 multiplied 1 is 5, 7 multiplied by 1 is 7. we have received 5/7. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.